media KJ, and that number is growing steadily. Kerry James Rogers Jr. has only been making music for about 4 years. What he's doing, impressive, even more so when he learned what he's had to overcome to do it.
Okay, turn it back on here.
Kerry James Rogers Jr., or KJ, was 19 years old when he asked his mother for a guitar for Christmas.
And I was like, Kerry, do not play with me because you're going to sit up there and play with it, get mad, throw it, and it's going to be broke.
She was right to a point. He never took a single lesson, and there were plenty of days of frustration. But KJ did learn that guitar all by himself.
All of a sudden, I say, you know what? I'm going to just learn this. At least if I can learn at my own pace, then I will learn much faster. I went online, just started to research. Then after that, I just learned how to play every day.
That's my YouTube.
He would play outside City Hall in his hometown of Kerry, Indiana. Was even invited up to Mayor Karen Freeman Wilson's office to play. In the beginning, emulating favorite musical icons, Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, Michael Jackson, who coincidentally grew up 2 blocks from his house. He fell in love with music as a way to express himself.
It tells a story. That's kind of it, and you get to have a voice because everybody is entitled to a voice. And, you know, that's what we need in our society.
A voice is exactly what KJ didn't have most of his life. He was born 23 years ago, a premature triplet.
He was like 2 pounds 9 ounces, and she was like 2 pounds 8 ounces, and the other one was like 2 pounds 7 ounces. And he had to stay in the hospital the longest.
Only he and his sister survived, and at 5 months old, a simple cold nearly ended his life.
They made him have a failure. He wasn't breathing, and when I got the results from him, he suffered massive brain trauma.
KJ suffered brain damage and couldn't speak, and wouldn't until he was about 14 years old.
I have a speech impairment problem, so it's kind of hard for me to communicate and try to get my words out. Mother, you raised me till the end of time. You'll always be mine.
He said he was teased and bullied, but through music, his words flow freely. This song, Mother and I, one of his originals.
He had no money to give me for my birthday. So Kerry wrote the song, and when I first heard it, I couldn't stop crying.
And to this day, it still brings tears to her eyes. And some success to KJ. Earlier this year, he was nominated for Chicago Music Award up against Chance the Rapper. He lost before, but gained momentum, playing at several radio stations across Kerry and gaining publicity. He now has 15 original songs, plans to drop an album, and hopes to someday find a record deal.
To express myself more and to just have a clear mind and to just tell my story for the world. Mother, I love you.
KJ hopes to release a single for Mother and I on Mother's Day and a full album middle of next year. In the meantime, he practices nearly every day and is helping care for his nephew. Saw that in the video. If you'd like to check him out on social media, there's links to his Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Google+, all on the webpage at WGNTV.com/features.
And all he's had to go through to get
there.
Amazing.
Couldn't even speak until he's 14.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Quite a talent.
Sure.
Thank you, Amy. Well, feds say he used his position as